Hey there, it's me, Mike Lind. I am under the weather this week. I've gone months without being sick. Went through the winter, no problem. Everybody in the house was sick. I was invincible until yesterday, and I woke up and my throat hurt, and somebody is stuffing something into my eyes and up my nose, and I'm feeling terrible. But anyways, I noticed that there are several houses for sale on Brumwell Street, which in itself is pretty rare to see a bunch of houses listed together on any street. But this one is very interesting because they're all bunched together. So I'm going to cut down on talking as much as I can because it hurts. So let's get into the slideshow and have a look at what's happening on Brumwell Street. So yes, today we are going to be looking at what the heck is going on Brumwell Street. Here it is here. It's a north-south running street, just north up above Lawson. Let me get this out of the way. Always in the way. Holy smokes. Okay. Here we go here. We have Lawson down here, running north from Lawson. And the nice thing about Brumwell Street is that if you're on the west side here, you back on to the ravine, which is really nice. We got some really deep lots over on this side here. It's a dead-end street as well, so it's just a court. One drawback, though, is that it is the feeder street into the other streets that branch off of it. So it's the only way in and out for all of these houses. So potentially a busy street. You have Port Union over here to the east, which will take you up to the 401 nice and quickly, or you could scoot along Lawson and get on the overpass and hit Kingston to get downtown. So really good options, good location for Brumwell Street. But let's take a look and see why there are so many houses for sale and have a look at them. It's a little bit rare to have several houses for sale on a street, let alone have them so close together too. I mean, that must be a little alarming just to see, come up and pull up the house and see another for sale sign when you've been trying to sell yours. So let's have a look. We'll start at number 3, go to 7 and number 8. First up is number 3, and just based on the snowy exterior, we can tell that this has been for sale for a while. And actually, let's have a quick look and see what it is. Zip. And what do we have here? Show more. Okay, so they first came out January 29th at $979. That expired on February 20th. They relisted on March 12th. And let's see what they did there on March 12th. Zip. Doesn't have the... clicking everything for nothing. Anyways, so they came out, didn't sell. Took it off a couple of days later. Maybe they tried to hold back on offers. That didn't work. Then they brought it out at the same price. And then you can see here that on April 5th, they actually had it sold conditional. I gotta stop clicking on things. Sold conditional, and 10 days later, it's back on the market. So let's have a look inside and see what we find. Let me get this out of the way. I haven't been sick in so long, and of course, come April when it's supposed to be spring, I'm starting to get all stuffed up and everything. Okay, so inside it's nice actually. Not to everybody's taste, but it has that that nice, I don't know, opulent look. Like it looks like I'd have a suede vest, suede smoking vest on in here. It's nice. I actually like the layout. Actually, not the layout. I like the decor is what I'm going for. This is like not a staged house. This is actually how somebody lives, and I think it's really nice. It's a good change just to see from the stark blues and golds and grays. Island, so it's a bit of a dated kitchen, just because of the hinges on the outside. Just dates it a little bit, but it's perfectly fine to use. It looks like there's a skylight above. Nice big window overlooking the backyard. They are shaker cabinet into the bedrooms. Good size. And you have a finished basement, drop ceiling with some floodlights. Looks like we have could use this as a bedroom. Nope, that's just part of it. Never mind. There's the bedroom. Knew there was something down there. Laundry room. All right, so it's a nice looking house. It's a big yard for sure. I would, oh, we have a pool too. Wow, for less than $1 million bucks. I think that's pretty good value. If I was the agent, I would just go back and take some more recent photos of the outside. Now let's look at number 7 Brumwell Street. We're listed at $1,100,000, 1.1 million. We've been on the market for 4 days, 2 bedrooms, 2 washrooms, and check this out, 50 by 420 foot lot, 420. Wow, so that's a good size lot for sure. I'm just going to quickly check here if we have been, if we've been repriced. Give me 1 second while I deal with this. All the way to the bottom. And yes, just as I suspected. So it really came out, oh God, stop clicking stuff, Michael. March 29th at $999,999. Terrible price. I guess they did a holdback and it didn't work. So on the 11th of April, they bumped it up $100,000. So if it didn't work the first time, try again. And let me just bring it on here. So we're going to have a look at the photos, and this agent has made a mistake and downloaded the photos and did not download them in full size. So just by the looks of the interior photos, this is definitely for land value, unless you want to come in and gut this house and restore it. But I just think on a 50 by 420 foot lot, we are looking at either a top-up rebuild or a possible severance and put on a couple of townhouses maybe. So it's a lived-in house for sure. Good, let's get on to the final one, which is number 8. And we are listed at $1,289,132. Talk about strange numbers. 3 bedrooms, 3 washrooms, 50 by 200 foot lots. So again, we're getting some good sized lots here. As we're, backing onto the ravine, we have a finished separate entrance. Actually, I don't think this one is backing onto the ravine. Let's get inside, have a look at the photos for this one. And we start off in the kitchen. Okay, so here's the exterior. I don't like that. This is, again, probably a relist. You know what? Let's not guess. Let's just go in and look. Down to the bottom we go. And where is it? So we were listed, stop clicking stuff. March 19th for $1,350,000. It's a big number. Sat on the market for just about a month, taken off the market and readjusted. Now this price is, stop clicking things. This price is really interesting. I wonder if there's some numerical significance with this. I don't know, something religious wise or belief wise, but it's not a typical number. So let's get inside and have a look. That's a wolf stove. Wow, that's nice. That's actually a really nice kitchen. Okay, so here we are on the outside, porch, and inside. And sorry, I'm just going to go back here because that is a beautiful updated front door, and we've got new windows. So curb appeal wise, this is a really nice looking house. Hold on as my voice breaks. Curb appeal wise, you can see here, let me get my highlighter, that the front door, this window, the cladding, and the garage door, they all blend together. So it's a nice look. Plus, they've also done all the gutters, right? The eaves troughs. So it's just tied together nicely. And I don't know why curb appeal, that the landscaping has been overlooked on so many houses, but it's a very important thing to have in terms of curb appeal. It's the first thing people see when they pull up to the house, and it just makes that much of a better impression. All right, so inside is beautiful open concept. We have a breakfast bar on the island. We have shaker cabinets. We have crowns. We have pot lights. I believe it's a smooth ceiling. I don't have the highest resolution monitor, so I can't really tell, but anyways. Neutral decor, walk out to the backyard, dining area. I'm just going to go back here because that looks like a dark window. I wonder if it's really close to the neighbor. I didn't notice. Windows look like they're new on the backside as well. Here we are in the primary. There's an ensuite bath. Looks like it's a walkout to the backyard as well. Got crowns in the bedrooms. There is the family bath, a soaker tub. Really nice. It's actually a very nicely updated house. Downstairs, nicely done, 3-piece washroom. If you are going to renovate and put a washroom in the basement, please make it a 3-piece, even if it's a small shower. It makes a huge difference. Pot lights in the basement, gas fireplace, laminate or vinyl flooring. Good use of space. Yeah, see, that's really nice. Really nice bathroom down there. Laundry, and then the backyard is like it's huge. It's good, nice and usable. I bet you that's trees when they fill in. It's gonna be nice and private. You've got storage shed. Man, think about a pool. Look at this. They got a little fire pit in here. Very good. So a 3 seasons room. I'm gonna call that. Yeah, nice. Very nice house. I might have to go and visit that one. There you have it. Thank you for putting up with me and my cold. It just feels like there's like somebody's like stuffing a pillow right in my eyes and my nose. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I kept it short on purpose because I feel like crap. So I'm going to go douse myself in some Vicks Vapor Rub and drink a huge warm cup of Neocitrin, and I'm going to sleep until probably Friday. That's how bad I feel. But again, thanks for staying with me through it. Let me know what you think about Brumwell, which one is going to sell and why or why not, which one looks the best. I have my opinion on that one too, but again, I know I've said it and I'm hallucinating at this point, but thanks for sticking up with me, and I'll see you next week, and hopefully I'm in a better, whatever, bye.